Am I live? Good morning, everybody. I'm live. I don't know who I'm talking to. I guess the ducks. Are we live yet? How is everybody doing this morning? Hopefully, you're all well. I'm looking to see if it says I'm live. There is, let's say hello to everybody. Still don't see if I'm live. Huh. Well, oh, it says I'm live. Okay, there we go. Good morning. There is Dink and Tank. Good morning, Tamra. I know that's Tamra. There is Joe Fix It For You. Good morning, Joey. Hopefully you are doing good. There is Karen Bress. Good morning, Karen. How are you this morning? Nanny Tam, good morning. I know you're working on limited data, so good morning to you and thank you for spending some of that data with me. I greatly appreciate it. I know you hear the little tweeters back there. I did feed them and give them fresh water, and I was doing that in hopes that they would be quiet this morning. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Who else do we have? There is Wendy. How are you, Wendy? Hello, hello. Hopefully you're doing good. Um, Joey said, "Where is Waldo?" I mean, where is Wendy? There she is. Yes, she's here, Joey. She's here. Um, she said, "You have the inside scoop. That's how come you get to beat her in here." I know he's poking the bear this morning, Wendy. He don't even know, does he? He don't even know what he's gonna. You don't want to grab this cat by the tail. Um. Uh-oh. Don't do that, Joey. I don't think she likes being called that. Good morning, Ann. There is Andale. Hopefully, you are doing good this morning. You've been on my mind the last few days, so I'm hoping you're doing good. Much love here from Not For Nothing Homestead. Let's see. Everybody's saying good morning. There is James Hall. Good morning, James. How are you? I know there are a lot of people that are headed to the meetup. Oh, and there's the lazy people. Morning. We are in Oklahoma. Yes, you are. And you looked like you were scared there all by yourself. And then all of a sudden it dawned on you, you're all by yourself and it's quiet. So the calm before the storm, right, Jesse? What did Joey say? Trust me, Wendy, she doesn't give me firsthand info. She keeps stuff top secret. Sometimes I do that. And there is Suburban Hope Hillbilly, Rebecca, the OG Rebecca. How are you this morning? Hopefully you are doing good this morning. I don't see your number one fan in here. She's still in bed. Okay. She's still over there in Missouri in bed. Jan, get out of bed. This one's for you. Yeah, she was on last night when I was on with Linda last night from another time. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun talking about old times and things we used to do and things I used to do when I was a kid that I hadn't thought about in forever. Because now I just feel like I'm so old. Let's see. Wendy said, "There's my oldest bestie at Lazy Days Ahead." Yes, good morning. Everybody's saying good morning to everybody. And I think I did say good morning to you, Jennifer. I think I said good morning. If not, good morning, Jennifer. Hopefully you're doing good. I did read your comment. That's what spurred that. James said, "Bless more than I deserve." Aren't we all that way, James? We're all that way. Where is Heather? The Heather head is over on the porch. I have her cleaning the porch. So yeah, she's over there. I don't know where she'll be traveling to next. Gail is supposed to Gail at Gail Southern Living. She doesn't tell Heather where she's sending Popsicle Head Heather. So I have to wait for Gail to let me know where she's going to travel next. But she has stickers all over the back of her head that say where she has been. So that's pretty cool. I miss the evening lives. I am out working the farm. I get it. I get it. And so that really was a fun live. It was, wasn't it? Oldest Ginger. What? Yeah. No, that's what she said last night. Um, they're on a steak. A steak. A steak. She's on a steak. Yes. Popsicle head Heather. And James said, yes, ma'am, we are. Wendy wants to know if you are going to the meetup, James. And I think there are so many. Look at me. I'm at the bottom. I'm going to high five myself. Woo! Who does that? Who high fives themselves, Jesse? That would be me. Okay. I know you can hear them drinking. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, I have something that I want to ask everybody. And Rebecca, let me do this first. Rebecca, Suburban Hillbilly. I'm sure you have experienced someone giving you black walnuts. And I have a neighbor that has a black walnut tree. And I have tried, now black walnuts are different than regular walnuts. The shells are really, really, really hard. I mean, bad hard. And I'm trying to crack them with a hammer, pliers, all kinds of stuff. Can't get them. And she and I both are trying to figure out how to get into these things without destroying the whole walnut. So I have tried like slow roasting them to see if the shells would become brittle. That did not work. So now I have been soaking them I have a small batch that I soaked for like, oh gosh, I think now they're going on like 30 hours. And I'm hoping that maybe that will make the shells a little bit softer and then you can dry them out. Yeah, it's not just me. And she said, we're going to have so many this fall. This tree has gotten so big and it's producing so much. And she said, I hate to waste it, but and I said, maybe we should go out and consult with some of the squirrels and see what the squirrels have to say. See if maybe they know. Dry the walnuts for 2 to 3 weeks. Black walnuts have to be dry before you can crack them open. Okay, so the ones I'm soaking, I'm doing for nothing. I mean, I can't get into them anyways. And the ones I have, they're drying. They've been drying. Hey, Virginia, how are you doing this morning? Good morning to you. I hope you're well today. Set the walnut on a flat surface or the top of a rock. Make sure the pointy end of the walnut is facing up. Okay. Use a hammer, a heavy board, vice grips, or heavy-duty pressure cracker to strike. Squeeze the walnut until the shell cracks. Be careful not to hurt yourself or smash the nut too hard. Yeah, I kind of did that, and then I kind of hit it. And when I did, half of the walnut shot across the room, and I'm still looking for it. We'll just say that it's AWOL. Okay, so let's see. Suburban Hillbilly said, my mom used a ball peen hammer. I had a friend that drove over them. Yeah, but then how do you recover the actual nut? Oh, it's crazy. Pry the nuts out of the shells with your hand or a nut pick. Use cutting pliers on the tough shells. I'm telling you, these things are, I feel like I don't even know what to say. I'm driving the hardest nail I can, trying to get these things open. Actually, I was trying to get the one that shot across the room. I was doing it during Hey Y'all Hey the other night. And I went, bing, and it just shot across the room. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll find that one later. My brother piled them up and drove over them, Nanny Tim said. Oh my gosh. They are so hard. But the walnuts, if you can get in, the walnuts that are in there are really good. I'm cutting into my farm budget to go, James. Oh, I think I wish that was the case, Wendy. I just can't afford it right now. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a lot of food there and stuff like that, and you do usually want to take something to contribute, but the travel time, the travel gas, all that stuff, it is kind of it gets into your budget sometimes. So I can see Wendy's point and I can see James's point too. That outer shell will stain everything forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am so glad I knew that because I'm going to be draining them soon. I'm to hang in there. Oh, I'm trying to hang in there, Ginger. Thanks for asking. You are very welcome. How to crack black walnuts. Yeah, I put it in the goggle box too. And it just he drove over them to get the outer part off. Okay. Like maybe I should just put them in a Ziploc bag and get all the air out so the bag doesn't pop instead of them, and just try to drive over them. I don't even know. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of effort that you try to put into for a walnut. You wonder why they're so expensive in the store. Black walnuts. Now you know, because they're so hard to get into. All my bills come between the first 2 weeks of the month. Yeah, that is a popular week, isn't it, James? The fastest way to crack one open is nope. That doesn't work either, Jesse. Sorry, my friend. Put them in a burlap bag and try the four-wheeler. Well, I would do that. But somebody decided to take the four-wheeler out and joyride with the disc behind it all over the property right after, well, not all over the property, in one section that we're kind of tilling up. So he was tilling that up a little bit. And now the four-wheeler is covered in dried clay mud. Yeah. So I don't want that in there. I'll probably do that with my truck. The green outer layer of a walnut, that black sap will get rid of ringworm. It dries up and flakes off. Oh, wow. Okay. These aren't green. These are definitely black now. I mean, they've been drying for a while. I told you to put them on a board and smash them with the bucket of the tractor. No, you didn't, but that's my next step. I'm going to try that next. Seen it. It's true. Yeah, you saw it too. Yeah, and you should see the four-wheeler now. You should see the disc now. Even after the rains we've had, yeah, that thing's going to need a pressure wash. Both of them are. If it's black walnuts, make sure you wear gloves. Okay, I will do that. And it sounds like I need to wear an apron or something too. The Bud Files, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Black walnuts matter too. They're absolutely delicious if you can get into them. Black walnuts are my favorite. Mine too, Virginia. And you know what? They are so expensive in the store. You can get regular walnuts. Gosh, I can't even talk. But black walnuts are more expensive. And they're so good. So good. The outer husk was used for staining wood and leather back in the 1700s. I believe it now that calm down. Everybody is making all kinds of noise. Joey, can you open them for Ginger? Nope, me tried to. He said, this is not worth it. I don't like walnuts this much. I'm not doing this. Our granny would give us a nickel every time. Every CFL we crack. 2 rocks and bobby pins. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. Wendy, the list she has for me to do The nuts are at the bottom. Yeah, the list is growing. It is growing, growing, growing. You will never get a black walnut out of the shell hole. I am 100% thinking you are right, because my neighbor sent me like a pint-sized jar, and she had like this much filled up, and she said, still working on it. And I'm like, poor thing. But you hate to waste them. I mean, again, they're really, really good. Poor Tom has to come home, and I have to get him to tackle 1 to 2 items on the list. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. We would cover the bottom bed of the trunk. Mom would spend days getting the outer shell off. I believe it. I believe it. Ginger, go to Atlanta from the roof of the tallest building. Have Heather down below to gather them up. That's not a bad idea, Jesse, if I went to Atlanta. But I don't go to Atlanta. Ask Suburban Hillbilly. I bet she doesn't go to Atlanta either. I get them already pulled at the Amish. Oh, okay. At the Amish farm store. Yeah. Well, they probably know what they're doing. They've probably got a hack or two. Fire up the log splitter. That's a good idea. I could see Joey at the bottom getting them dropped on his head. Yes. And that would probably cause some brain injury. Because those things are hard. I'm telling you, they're going to survive everything. Karen Breast is saying hello to everybody. Rebecca says, I was serious about burlap bags and running over them. Hey, I at this point, I'm really, really, really just ready to try whatever. David just sent video. They caught the snake that was in the shop yesterday. It slithered right next to his boot. He said his spirit left his body. Yeah, and he probably said some crazy words too, and I can't blame him. Maybe a drill with the walnut and a vise. Oh, that is a good idea, Anne. A very good idea. I have this nifty little tool that will drill a hole in things that Joey, and a bit that Joey left me, and it is pretty awesome. So that's a good idea. There is Rivers and Roots Outdoors. Josh, how are you doing this morning? Hopefully you are doing good. I bet you are on your way to work. I'm the only one in the family that likes them. Virginia said, oh my gosh, I love them too. Atlanta is scary. It was 27 years ago. Yeah, Atlanta is scary. It's not a fun place to go through, much less go there and do something. I'm like, you went to Atlanta like on purpose? Like, what were you thinking? That place is nuts. I used to go to Atlanta often. It was it was between me and the quilt shops. Oh, well, yeah, I understand that, but wow. 6 a.m. there, Josh. James wants to know. Let's see. You could also use a mechanical press or a hydraulic jack. Yeah. I'm afraid that I'd get something of mine caught in that. Yes, sir, Mr. James. 6:17 in the a.m. Up there is Johnny with Gillum Farms. Hey, all pulling RV but listening. Okay, so he is on his way. Jesse, Lisa, Johnny's on his way, and I'm sure Brian is with him. Hey, Deanna, Ginger, please pray we get this washer fixed again. Oh my gosh, is that your washing machine or your dishwasher? Probably washing machine, because I'm feeling like she's like, dishwasher? No, not dishwasher. These are the dishwashers, which is my case. I haven't had a dishwasher in over 10 years. Oh, the snakes are bad right now. Did you see the timber? No, but I saw the notification for that, and I am glad you said that, because I meant to watch that yesterday, and then I got sidetracked. So yes, I will go back and watch that. Not that I like snakes, because I get really scared of snakes too, Wendy. I don't like them. And here's me poking around out there getting honeysuckles everywhere. And the the snakes are going after the same honeysuckles I am, I'm sure. But we'll definitely pray for the washer. And Wendy, I will definitely go back and watch the snake. Burn them. Yes. Yes. Burn them all. Ugh. Makes me nuts. And here I moved to the woods, right? Well, what was I thinking? But yeah, and I'm invading their space. They used to make a walnut cracker. A friend had an antique one. I don't know if they still make them. I actually was looking for a nutcracker the last time we went to the antique store, and I didn't see any there. And they have like different, like there's almost like different stores, if you will, but they're different people that have things in this one huge building. So it's sectioned off. So you could see like, Fire King ware, and the next one you could see Corning ware, and the next one you might see, something different. Lots of cast iron. There's tons of cast iron pots in there. But it's repetitive. A lot of the things are repetitive, and you just never know. And to ask them at the front counter, hey, do you know if you have this? They don't know. There's so much stuff there. They have Johnny and Jesse both have been in there, and they can tell you that thing is packed from floor to ceiling, wall to wall. It is packed with stuff, all kinds of fun stuff. What about bolt cutters? That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. I may try that. I'm sure she'll be happy to give me more, because she has so many over there that she can't get into. Thank you, honey. Yes, thumbs up, please, if you are so inclined, and you'd also like to share this out. We'd very much appreciate that. I sat in the car and called a neighbor to take it. I love my view at home. Yeah, that's I don't know if anybody else out there watches Colin Noir. If you do, raise your hand in chat if anybody else watches him. But he had a thing, one of his shows that showed the statistics of the places where most people don't carry their pew-pews, and they're like the highest volume of almost like beanies. So, and the biggest one was like right around your house. And I did not, I've kind of gotten out of the habit of that, and I need to get back into it since it's spring, and all the slithering things that want to bite your ankle are low. Johnny, if you're still driving and you're not watching chat, which you should be watching the road, Jesse wants to know, what time are you going to get there? Hello, Scott. There we go. Highlight him again. Scott, Rambling with the Brooms, is here. Good morning to you. I'm doing shorts now, she said. Yeah, I've done a lot of shorts here lately too. But doing a couple of videos too. Everybody saying hello to Scott and good morning. There is Heather, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Man, it's early for her. I didn't realize what time it was when I asked her to come on Crafting Chat one time. It's really early where she's at. She is in Oregon too. Jesse knows. It's really early in Oregon when you have to come into Crafting Chat. Yeah, and he still reminds me of that every day. I Googled 2 companies make them. Yeah, you say that, and Pecan Nut Busters. Okay. Well, thank you, Virginia. I'm gonna actually screenshot that, or to just take a picture of it and see. There we go. I'm gonna look that up, and oh, There's Bowen. Hey, Bowen. Oh, he said he loves Colin. Yes. Oh, good. I'm not the only one that watches Colin Noir. I like him. I like him. He has a lot of home defense stuff. He shows a lot of things. He said I'm wearing a Noir shirt right now. Awesome. Very good. He shows a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Morning chat. I'm stuffing my face. I shoved a blueberry muffin in my mouth right before Craft and Chat started. Does anybody else eat? How do you eat your muffin? Top down or bottom up? I eat mine bottom up because I want the good stuff that's on the top, the crumblies, to be the last thing I eat. So, am I crazy? Does anybody else eat their muffins bottom up? Johnny said he will be there by 11. So in about an hour and a half. I was computing the time there too. I just picked the snake up. LOL, easy peasy. Oof, no. Oh, thank you, Jesse. If nobody is connected to Colin Noir, he's not like my best friend. He's like one of those that you watch. He does a lot of 2A videos, information. When things go up, sometimes like new bills or something that they take to the House or they present. He breaks it down, especially if it has to do with 2A. So, and he tells a lot of good stories too. I mean, relays a lot of personal experiences, not tells a lot of good stories. I'm trying to do 2 to 3 shorts a week. Oh, that's nice. That's good. She said, I've got this goal. I'm setting this goal for myself, and this is what I am going to do. So that's awesome. Oh, I forgot my watch hours moved a little after months and months of the exact same number. Well, that is good to hear, Wendy. It's finally doing something, huh? I want to understand why there is a huge discrepancy between views and valid views. Huge discrepancy. I really can't answer that. I had a short the other day, actually yesterday. It had 815 views when I looked at it. The next time I looked at it, it had like 701. So I was like, okay, whatever you're going to do, you're going to do. It's, thou must protest, right? Who am I going to protest to? YouTube? No, it's their platform. They're going to do the crazy stuff. I had a baby copperhead get in my finished basement a few years ago. My dog was playing with it and hubby was out of town. That would have been a viral video. Oh, yes, it would have, because the baby ones, they don't let go. And they have a lot of venom for just pint size. And the big ones just bite and back. The babies and cling and stay until they're drained because they don't know any different. With all the rain that's pushed the snakes into areas you don't normally see them. No danger noodles. No, I know. Oof, I hate danger noodles too. Ugh, I don't like them. James wants to know, Josh, do you pick up copperheads or rattlesnakes? Yeah, Deanna can't stand snakes either. Up, top, down, but I split it in half first. So she cuts hers in half and then she eats it from the top down. Scott, see, he eats his from the bottom up. I eat the tops only. Tamara said I give that bottom junk to the dogs or put it outside for the birds. And Nanny Tam said, I do that. Well, good. I'm not a crazy person. So Karen eats the top first. So see, my fear is that because I like the jumbo muffins, my fear is that I make myself eat the whole muffin. Okay. So I'm thinking if I get full on the bottom and I get halfway through the top, I'm not going to want to eat the rest of the top. And that's the best part. But I go ahead and get the bottom out of the way. I know it's so stupid. It's the way our minds think, right? They're like, which way are you going this morning? Oh my God. Good morning. Kill it and grill it. There you go. That's a new channel to me. Thank you for coming in. What are you grilling today from Nebraska? Hopefully something good. Yeah, 3.5 months. Yeah. Are you my friend? I just sounds good. For do stay contact. Yes. Okay. No more people. I don't know why my screen looks like it keeps blinking. That is weird. I've picked them all up and hold them. A lot of moccasins too. Then I kill them. Oh goodness, Josh, and you've never gotten bit? My goodness gracious, that scares the bajonkus out of me. Everybody say good morning to Sean and good morning to Grillet. Good morning. Ew. No raisins, Tamara. This difference is actual versus those who have been validated. The difference is actual versus those who have been validated. Okay. Sorry, I had to read it twice. Kill it and grill it said, good morning to everyone in chat, driving, tractor, and listening. Well, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're having some good weather and hopefully you get all your tractor stuff done good today. Wendy said, I was asked to give a note to my problem, and I complained about my watch hours and told them to unstick them that it's making my blood boil. And what did they say? We're sorry, lady. We're making your blood boil. Sometimes I just think YouTube, it is their platform and they have millions and millions of people on here watching and content creators. So sometimes you feel like they really could care less what we say. But I think there are sometimes when they do listen and try to help. Why wouldn't a view be valid, Jesse? Bots, maybe? Yeah, Deanna, I cannot tell you that. Anne said, nope on the snakes. No, me either. I saw that MT video that one time he opened that the egg box and there was a snake in there curled up, like I'm just munching on some breakfast here in the chicken pen. And I was like, oh God, I know one day it's gonna happen to me. And I mean, because I've already had the possums and I had to unalive them and the armadillo. So I know eventually one of these days I'm going to have the snake, but I just feel more confident against a possum or an armadillo. Why is that, you ask? I don't know. Snakes are slithery and they're quick and they're fast. And yeah, I don't know. You know that Dutch Brothers coffee sells the tops only. Yes. Well, I mean, you can get them in the grocery store in the frozen food section too. But if I only eat the top, then I'm not quite full enough, Jesse. You see, it's just one of those mind games that my mind plays with me. I eat a muffin from one side to the other like a normal person. That's a very good point, Josh. That's a very good point. That was the question of the day. How do you eat your muffin? From the bottom up or the top down? Are you and Kelly at the lake? Let's trade paint. Wendy wants to know if you and Kelly are going to the meetup and at the lake in Oklahoma already. Lake Eufaula this weekend. We didn't say you're not crazy. No, I know. It's hey, that goes without saying. Everybody already knows that. Let's see. Yay from side to side. So we have some bottoms up, tops down, and east to west. So you never know. Sounds like she's a robot now. Uh-oh. Hopefully, oh, she said you're back. Okay. I don't know what the bleep bleep was. The screen went bleepy bleepy. Thank you. Better now. Okay. Oops, sound and signal were crazy. Better, all better now. Thank you. Thank you. Ginger is robot on us. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It just a couple seconds went a little weird. Um, Lord, all this serpent talk is making me want to take some up. I don't know. Take some out probably. Never been bit by a venomous snake, but by rat snakes, mostly because I'm less concerned about them. They like to chew. Ah, okay, Josh, you're freaking me out right now. Okay, can I just say that? I don't like any snake, and the thought of one just hanging on, and yeah, I hate snakes. Josh, my dad did that. Didn't matter what kind of snake. Then he'd snap them like a whip and they would be dead. Traumatized me as a kid. That's what Nanny Tam said. Rebecca said too much to type, but it was epic, especially after I picked it up and put it in a plastic bag to see its tongue sticking out and move 15 minutes later. Ugh, gosh, Rebecca, you're freaking me out. Everybody's freaking me out this morning. I get that, Nanny. My first memory is an old lady we rented from throwing a snake in the air over and over till it died. She used a shovel to toss it in the air. Oh my gosh, that's weird. She said I was a little girl. Wow, that's crazy. Shotgun takes care of that too. Yes, shotgun takes care of a lot of things. That's awesome, Nanny Tam. Whipping them is fun, Josh said. I did that to a 3.5-foot chicken snake that ate my eggs. Them eggs shot out like a bullet. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Possums can explode, just saying. Ew, ugh. Yeah. They're so nasty, mean looking. I mean, there's no way you could possibly make them look friendly and cute. Okay? They hiss and bleh. Yeah, no possums. Deanna said, Rebecca, you're braver than me. Yes, Wendy, I have vivid memories of it. And Virginia agrees with James. Eat it from start to finish. If you're talking, the muffin, not a snake, right? Yeah, that's it. Just Sean said, I just go in. Okay, I just go in and start eating the muffin. I don't really pay attention to how I eat the muffin. I just eat it from start to finish. See, I'm doing a lot of weed eating right now. Virginia said, while weeding, I reached under a bush and pulled out a garter snake. Yeah, I've seen lots of just like smaller snakes. I've not seen a big one yet. Just when I was getting to be a little nervous around that snake. Ew, yeah, I know. Oh, Nanny Tam said, Diana, so sorry I missed that comment. I'm so glad we don't have big snakes. Oh, that's what Heather said, and she's in Oregon. I'd quit weeding, Virginia. It's got to be done. Somebody's got to do it because you can't get around that smaller stuff. Even with the smaller mower, you can't get around that. So I used to play with garter snakes when I was little. We used to find them in our water meter. Oh, I'm not surprised at that. Yeah. Bowen said, ain't them Rainey's got some possums? They probably do. He sounds like an awesome guy. That's so funny. He's like, go. Anybody that picks up snakes, go them. Rat snakes are mostly nice, though, is what Josh said. And apparently he has experience. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I know they used to live in Alabama, so I'm thinking he grew up in Alabama, so he's probably been around a lot of snakes. Yes, but when they have babies. Okay. Hey Sean, yeah, I thought I saw a short. I haven't seen yet if Sean said that they were going to um the meetup. So I don't know. Orphan babies. Okay. So they do have some possums. Ugh. I don't know. I just don't know that I could do that. Um he was something all right, Josh. Those bushes got cut down, Virginia said. Yeah, she said, I ain't doing this no more. I'm not reaching in here pulling out a snake thinking it's some kind of a vine weed. Sean said, yes, they are, Wendy. They are going. Our neighbors finally mowed their backyard. That's when the snakes started showing up in mine. Yeah. That when you start clearing stuff out like that, where they've been hibernating and sitting for quite some time and nesting and having all their little babies, and then you move everything. Yeah. Tina did a short. Okay, I'll have to go look for that as well. Funny how most Alaskans I talk to do not like snakes or spiders, but bears are like no big deal. Yeah, that danger is a lot bigger. Yep, Virginia, I would probably do the same thing. Yeah, sometimes you're like, okay, this is just not worth it anymore. Let's just get rid of the whole bush. Okay, the whole tree. It's down, it's gone. Yeah, we have one tree that we're about to get rid of too, because not because of snakes, but because those Japanese beetles in the spring, they just flock to it. And I kind of am on the fence about getting rid of it because I'm like, well, if they're on this, they're not on my plants, my vegetables and stuff like that. But it seems like it's a magnet. I mean, it's nuts. And it was supposed to be a cherry blossom tree. It's been run over by the runaway trailer that Joey thought it was a small trailer up on a hill, and he had a good grip on it. And then all of a sudden, the trailer got loose and it started dragging him. And then finally, he just let go. And he said, well, I guess the trailer is going to go where it may. So we'll just watch and see what happens. Well, it ran over it. So it ran over the tree when it was a baby. And it started growing. It grew up a little bit. And now it grows like this. It's starting to have some sprigs that come out. He didn't just run over it once with the runaway trailer. He actually did it a second time, probably a year later. And I'm like, what, do you just have it out for that tree, Joey? I mean, come on. He got it. The tree was actually a present that he got for me for Valentine's Day because I wanted a cherry blossom tree. And I think now we planted it and then it got kind of big and then he ran over it that year. And then the next year he ran over it. So it went through about 2 to 3 years of trauma. So last year he hasn't run over it in the last 2 years. So last year, when winter was hitting and we were coming into late winter, I got 2 cherry blossom blooms on it. This year, nothing. And we had a lot of cold weather. So I'm just thinking it's time to just cut my losses with that tree. Poor tree, poor cherry blossom tree. It had no life to live because Joey just kept trying to take it out. They make large peepees to take care of the bear. Yes, they do. Some of them, though, I mean, I'm sure if the bears are anything like the hogs, they just kind of look at you like, oh, that didn't hurt very much. Maybe you need to get something a little bigger. It had a will to live. Yes, it did, but it's not producing. And in the summer, it draws all those Japanese beetles. Is that tree too big to move? Yes, it is. Uh, yeah, it's too big to move. It is, the trunk of it is about this thick now. But of course, that only goes so far and then it starts branching because it was growing this way. So we kind of tried to cut that to kind of promote the growth up. And yeah, it's, I don't know what to do. I know, Wendy, Joey's, what the heck? Um, uh, it has the will to survive. Yes, it is. It will survive. Hey, hey, God's will be done. Yeah, I'll figure it out whether I want to get rid of it or not. That harmless snake was trying to get in the kitchen door. It no longer exists. I don't care if they are harmless. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I really don't. I used to work with somebody who had snakes. I mean, she had like 5 pet snakes. And I'm like, yeah, that's not a pet I want to have. Okay. I'm just not doing it. Um, Josh said James Hall. Oh yeah. They say they can see the bears because they're so big. I love to tell them about the snakes falling out of trees on the river at night. Freaks them out. I bet it does because that kind of stuff when Joey and I used to watch like Swamp People and stuff like that. They had stuff like that too happening. And yeah, that was freaky. I was like, no, 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 no. 4570, they ain't looking at you like they didn't hurt. Yeah, probably not. Oops. Get one of them Japanese beetle traps from that tree. They will fall in the bag and die. Okay, I'll try to do that. Karen said, Ginger, are you and Joey going? No, we are not. We're not going to be able to go. We're hoping by the end of this year when Pinecone Fest comes around, we are hoping that we'll be able to go to Pinecone Fest, but we're not going to be able to go to any of the summer ones this year. It's just we're just not able to make that work out right now. Yeah, I'm good with the snakes falling out of the tree. Yeah, no, not me. Hey Wanda, how are you? Good morning to you. Hopefully you're doing well. I found some Japanese beetles under something to my chickens and haven't seen any more. Well, maybe I should just let my chickens out. And I don't let my chickens free range because I have too much over there that I have invested in that garden to watch them just destroy it overnight. Everybody's saying good morning to Wanda. Love to watch Swamp. I know, me too. That and Moonshiners. This is how we make the moonshine. I used to love that show. Joey and I both used to be on the edge of our seat for every new episode just because it provided such humor. And you got to see how they did it. It was funny. Oh no, barn to door keeps calling me. Not sure what she means. Josh, I had a green snake fall out of a tree into my shirt. You never saw something strip. Thankfully, I have my swimsuit on. Oh my gosh. Of all the places for it to fall and land, that would have scared me to death. Can't wait to be back down in South Alabama. Videos are going to be awesome. Oh, yes. You're going to make some good ones that are going to freak people out, Josh. I can see it now. It's going to be awesome. Oh, I can sell all of my own. They want me to give my food to them cheap. Heck no. I am not sure what she is talking about there. I would have died, Manny Tam. I know, me too. I would have had a heart attack. Okay, right then and there, I would have dropped on the ground and had a heart attack. I know what it was. It was Joey's auction addiction. Hey, Lynn the Okie, how are you doing this morning? Hopefully you are good. Is your culantro growing well? It's doing okay. We have had so much rain that the plants, some of them, like their bottom leaves are turning yellow. They are just getting absolutely waterlogged. So I'm hoping, and even today, right now, it's overcast. It looks like it's going to rain outside. Um, and there's actually a nice cool breeze, no humidity like yesterday. Whoo, it was humid yesterday. And I was out there getting straw. I got all that free hay. I got a bunch of it from the feed store, because if a bale busts or something like that, they don't want to have to keep working around it. So they just, and I happen to be there, and they've done it before, and they said, hey, if you want any of that, just go over there and grab whatever you want. It's all loose over there, and it's loose, but it's just because the bands are popped. It's not really, just flakes everywhere. You can pick up like the cakes of it and almost bring them to your truck. And then some of it is piled up and loose. So, I mean, I had 3 bales of hay, 3 bales of straw, and in the back of my truck. And I was cramming in every crack and corner. And Popsicle Head Heather was there with me. I was cramming all the hay I could get in there, all that free hay, because I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to grab that. If it's free, it's for me. Okay. I always say that. If it's free, it's for me. And I'm going to take it if I can use it. And that's probably why, we spent 2 weeks or a week and a half with 2 dumpsters. But straw, hay, I can use free hay, I can use. That area where Moonshiners was filmed is close to where I grew up. My brother bought from Popcorn Sutton. Oh, that is cool. That is awesome to know. Everybody is saying hello to Lynn. The Barn to Door Ginger, they want to be a broker and sell my crops. They make out well. No, I will not sell to them. Oh, okay. I don't blame you for that. We had a lot of rain days ago. My plants started looking that way. Yeah, this has been continuous, and not last night, but the night before. It was just, the pounding on the tin roof, you can hear it out there, and it. When it's light feathery, and when it's going to keep you awake for, a good bit, because it sounds like a bunch of cloggers are on your roof, they're not going anywhere. It's time for the dance. It's time for the grand finale, and they're up there clogging on the roof. So yeah, and so we're just inundated with rain right now. So I'm hoping that we'll get some more sunshine, because we've gone through the different stages now. We went through all that cold, and we had a lot of good sunshine, but the plants, it was a little too cold and a little too windy. And now when the temperature is good, we have nothing but rain, not a lot of sunshine. So when we get that flip, when we get the sunshine and a little bit warmer temperatures, then maybe I'll see a growth spurt go. Please pray for Noah. He's in ICU. Oh my gosh. Okay, we definitely will, Lynn. Absolutely. Nanny Team, I'm agreeing with your son. Oh, I didn't even read that one. Diana freaked out. It was super long, skinny, bright green tree snake. My daughter screamed louder than me. My son thought it was cool. And Josh thinks he agrees with her son. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'm agree with whoever's screaming. Hey, Dawn Ray B, how are you? She said, hi, listening and lurking. She is probably working. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it, Dawn. Prayers for Noah. Absolutely. Prayers for that. I saw that. It was awesome. Let's see. Dawn is saying hello to everybody, and everybody's saying hello to Dawn. I met Dawn in Tuber Chat with Kevin at Tuber Chat, and we have been friends on YouTube ever since. Can't stay in chat, but letting it run on TV. God bless. Have a good day, everyone. Oh, thank you, Wanda. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Everybody's saying, have a blessed day, Wanda. Yep. Oh, thank you, Wendy. She said, thumbs up, guys. Don't forget the thumbs up. Yes. A little too windy can always wreck things, Ginger. Yes, I know that, Jesse, but that's not the kind of windy. It's W-I. That's the wrecking windy. Well, I guess windy could be a wrecking ball too. I mean, did you see her garden video? She like just wrecked it and then rebuilt the whole thing, and it looks awesome. The only thing that would keep me awake would be hail. I grew up in Oregon, so rain on a tin roof helps me sleep. Well, not when it sounds like cloggers, James. You know, it is you can tell it's a good hard rain. Blackberry winter just finished. Time to get miserable hot. Yes, it's coming, Rebecca. It is coming because yesterday's humidity had me going, okay, it's time to rotate the clothes. All the long sleeves and the hoodies. So, Jesse, don't say put your hoodie on anymore. All the long sleeves and hoodies, they need to go back into storage, and they need to drag out all the summer clothes because shorts, I'm ready for some shorts. That's the one reason I don't like tin roofs. Okay. Tin roof busted. What song is that, Jesse? Hurry. You only have 4 minutes until my live is over. I'm home from work. Public schools are in the area I work flooded. Oh, wow. So we are closed when public schools close. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. You know, I watch Dave's camping. What's it called? I think it's Dave's Camping. I can't remember the whole name of it. And he had a short the other night. He does a lot of woodworking in his shop. He's retired now, but he lives in Virginia. And actually, you're in West Virginia. Yeah, that's right. He's in Virginia, and he's had a lot of storms. Please pray for the families around Western Port. Definitely do. Definitely will. That must be where most of the flooding is. Have a wonderful and blessed day, Wanda. Oh, everybody's saying bye to Wanda. What happened in Maryland? I didn't see, Dee said. Our blackberries are blooming. Well, the honeysuckles are everywhere up here. They finally made it up here like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Derek was telling me everywhere he went, and he's in more southern part of Georgia, that there were honeysuckles along the side of the road. It's finally happening up here. Deanna said, never mind, just saw the comment about what happened. Oh, okay. Although I have a tin roof, I didn't pick it, although I'm blessed to have a roof over my head and a house to live in. Absolutely, Lynn. Our wild blackberries are done blooming. Oh, Deanna said they're done. Love Shack. Good job, Dawn. You got it. And Sean got it too. Love Shack. It's a love shack. Where did Joey go? He is awfully quiet. I put him in a jar again. No, I'm kidding. He's working. Did you get Nanny Tam wants to know if you got any of them? Yes, the B-52s. They dressed so crazy for back then. We were like, wait, who are these crazy people dressing like that? But then they became kind of fun. Guys, you got to be quiet. They have fresh food and water, so it's just playtime, I guess. 31 degrees this morning with the darn wind. Blah. Oh my gosh, Josh, I'm so sorry. My son has a gaming YouTube channel now and a Twitch. Oh, wow. That's good. My son games a lot. Virginia had some flooding the day after Maryland flooding. Oh my gosh. We picked quite a lot of them, Nanny Tam, Deanna said. So she picked a bunch of them. I'm excited. I bought a honeysuckle. Cannot wait. Yes, honeysuckles are so wonderful, so good. Honeysuckle has been blooming for weeks. I'm finally getting it. I mean, I've seen it. I saw the vines, saw the little white. They look like little white teardrops, but none of them had opened up. Yes, I love the smell of honeysuckle too. I'm excited. My son is mowing me a clean path. Won't be long. Oh, nice, Nanny Tam. Nice, nice. If you got huckleberries, I want some jam ginger. No, I said that by accident, James. I'm sorry. I meant honeysuckle. You better go love on those babies, Ginger. I know. It sounds like they want some playtime, doesn't it? Now that they've eaten, but you would think it would be nap time. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize my notification was on that loud. I'm not sure that you can, Wendy. I think it's too warm. We want to grow huckleberries, is what she said. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can tell you the lemon tree that I had in Florida. I can't have a lemon tree like that here because every winter it kills it. And I had some big lemons. Oh my gosh. And they were so good in that tree in Florida. I have a bush that looks like a lilac bush, but the flowers are white, smells amazing. No clue what it is. Well, you can take a picture of it with your phone, and mine has a little thing that looks like an eye, and it'll search the internet and try to find what it is. But there are things like Plant Finder. It's an app you can download. I download it occasionally. I'll take a picture of something, it tells me what it is, and then I delete the app. So there's a free version of it. So it would find it. Maybe it would find out for you. No, Lynn, he's not. Somebody had already asked earlier in chat if he was going, and he is not going to the Mid-America. Jameson, I'm south of you. I know it gets hot. Yes. Ginger, Joey, everyone have an amazing day. Yes, it is. We are at our hour. Heather said lilacs have white or purple flowers. I don't know if I'll be able to go. Oh, he said, I don't know if I'll be able to go. Okay. So there might be a chance. I tried Lynn's, but 10 different results. Yeah, I do not like it when it does that. But again, you can download that app, Plant Finder. And I think it's called Plant Finder. I'm pretty sure. And then just delete the app when you figure out what it is. All right, guys. So Scott usually has his Procrastination Thursday today. Make sure you go over and check that out. It's usually at 12, so that's about an hour from now. And hopefully he will be on Hearts to YouTube, Miss Ann, or as Megan does it, we'll do it like Megan does it. It doesn't look as good as hers. But anyways, I have old crooked fingers. So yes, everybody that is traveling to go to the meetup, make sure safe travels, everyone, angels around you, and just be very vigilant when you're driving because there's a bunch of crazy drivers out there. Okay. We love you all. Go check out Scott Rambling with the Brooms. And then tonight, Homestead Hangout starts with the Gillum Farms. And I believe they are going to go live from the meetup. So you'll get to see who all's there, which we know the lazy people are already there. So love you guys. Have a great day. And we'll see you in chats around the YouTube streets. Love you.